making a vlogging channel, so we're gonna start by our first road trip with the twins, who are 2 months old. So we're going down to Alabama to see friends. So never done this before, first time mom, first time parents, but I've picked out all their outfits. I did a sleeper for each day, an outfit for each day, a ton of bibs and a ton of burp cloths, socks, their swaddles that they like to wear every night, and hats because it's going to be cold. So I'm going to try to organize all this, and I'll show you guys as we do different sections of the trip and packing, and we'll find out what we used, what we liked, what we didn't like, what we needed that we didn't have, and hopefully we do pretty good for the first time. So we're going to see if all this fits in the bag. Sophie wants to go with us. This is the crazy cutie. So my idea, I don't know if it's going to work out, but since we're going to stay with friends and we're going to be there for 3 nights, 4 days, they have a baby too, but I'm thinking we put our bibs and burp cloths and anything else we need for feedings in this, and then we'll take it around their house if we move rooms or if we're just in the same room, doesn't matter, but we like to keep everything kind of in the same spot when we're here at home, so I'm thinking let's kind of mock that, but we'll see if that works. Okay, so this is the medicine part of the trip. I'm gonna take gripe water because Everly uses that almost every day. She tends to have a lot of GI upset. Tylenol in case we have a comfy, if they start hurting or spike a fever, hopefully they won't. Some hand sanitizer, this Nose Frida snot spray. That goes with the snot sucker right here, which kind of replaces the traditional bowl for suctioning stuffy noses. That thing is great. This is a windpipe in case they get gassy. You can stick that up their bum and it releases the gas. I don't use them too often, but I'm gonna take one just in case. Then we've got our medication dispensers, and you attach these here to that little insert, and then you just give the medicine as they suck on it like they're taking a bottle. So I'm gonna put all that in a bag and go from there. I'm also gonna pack my regular pump. I use the TSR ETE. I think it's the off-brand Amazon version of like a Mom Cozy or something like that. But I'm also gonna take my Medela wall pump just in case for some reason if we're on vacation and that one decides to malfunction. I've still got this one, and I am pumping for twins, so I have an oversupply. So I'm gonna take the 8-ounce bottles to pump into that, but hopefully I won't have to use it. And then I've got my pumping bra. So I'm gonna take all this in this box, and hopefully it won't even have to come out of the car. Okay, so I've got my mommy bag that I'm gonna take. This is gonna be for anything that we need quickly on the trip, not necessarily that's packed. So I put diapers and wipes, an extra pair of clothes, and a bra and nursing pads because you never know when you're gonna have to change those. I've got all of my clothes and cosmetics laid out. So I'm gonna put those in a bag and we'll go from there. Okay, so our plan for the morning is to get out of the door by 10 o'clock after the girls' morning feeding of the day, which is usually around 9 o'clock. So they usually eat around 5:30 or 6 in the morning, just depending on what time they wake up. So while I feed them, Jacob is gonna load the car. All the stuff is packed up and is by the door. We'll go over that in the morning about how we packed it. Then after they eat, they'll go down for a nap. While they nap, we're gonna get ready and eat breakfast. With the 9 o'clock feeding, Jacob's gonna feed them. I'm gonna clean the house because Mom likes to come home to a clean house. Okay, so here's all of our bags. So I'm gonna kind of go through most of them, of what's in everything. Got blankets. This is the girls' bag that we packed the other day. It's got their sleepers, outfits in the main part, and swaddles, bows, and socks here in the front pocket. I just made it super boppies for feeding them. This little bin right here has a play mat in the bottom and then some toys. They don't obviously play, but they look at colors and listen to sound. So I packed rattles and really colorful items. This is our little bin that we made with the bibs and burp claws for the feeding. So I'm excited to see how that will go. We've got a whole sleeve of diapers. That is more than plenty. I've got my suitcase. I'll put my makeup bag in there later after I do my makeup. But I've got all of my clothes and shoes. This is the pack and play with the twin bassinet attachment that goes on top. I'll have Jacob explain his bag, but this is his clothes bag and his camera bag, so we're still using a little bit of that stuff this morning. That's the actual pack and play part. We've got our mommy and daddy bags. So I tried to think of what we would need. Mommy and daddy. Both of these bags have diapers and wipes and cream and the little Bumco spatula that you put cream on with, which I really enjoy. I thought it was kind of silly, but I love those things now. So we have all that in here. Daddy's bag has a really good insulator here on the front, so we'll put the baby bottles in there. It has extra sleepers for the girls. I'm thinking because we're going to be in a car seat, that's usually where they tend to have a blowout, so I think it's because of the angle that they sit in the car seat. So I made sure we packed extra stuff. So these two bags we're going to be handling all day, so we'll put those in a really convenient spot. I have bibs and burp claws for the feedings on the road in here as well. This snack bag right here has snacks and drinks for mom and dad, and I've got dish soap, bottles, drying rack, wash basin, all the feeding items that we need for our trip while we're gone, besides what we need on the road. Hopefully we're good there, and then we just have to pack our last minute stuff, our chargers and phones, iPads, cameras. Oh, and then we'll take the Twinsy pillow as well after we're done feeding them. That'll be one of the last things we pack up, because we always end with a feeding before we get on the road, whether it's errands or all these little trips we're going to be taking. That's it, and the stroller's in the car, so we'll see how this goes. So we're washing bottles, got the kids loaded up, and we're about to leave on our first trip, and hopefully go swim.
There they are, all snuggled up. Adorable, but we're getting there, getting somewhere with it all. Should be a simple trip, hopefully. I'm gonna stop in Chattanooga to eat, so it's about an hour and 47 minutes from here, and then another 2 hours to Huntsville. So, you ready?
Yep.
Time to hit the road finally. So let's do this thing.
Turning around. Luckily we've only made it down one exit, but we forgot the diaper bag, the daddy diaper bag. So we've got to turn around and go get that, so that's going to add some time to our trip, but that's part of it, is the good parts and the things we forget. We want to record it all, so here we go. We're turning around for the first time, hopefully the only time. It is 11 o'clock, so we are, you know, an hour past our goal, but you know, for the first time with twins, I think we're doing pretty good.
Yeah.
So.
Not bad.
Yep. We shall continue here in a little bit.
So we're here at Sam's Club here in Knoxville, Tennessee, still on our way to Alabama. As you can see, everybody and their mother is out here getting gas. But oh, sounds like one of them.
There's a baby.
Yep, let's see here. Let's see if we can.
They're already getting hungry, so we're gonna feed them after we get gas.
There they are.
And then we'll finally officially hit the road, and we're hoping we only have to stop once to eat lunch for ourselves and for them to have their 3 o'clock feeding. So hopefully that can all happen at the same time, and then on the second stretch we should be able to make it to our friend's house. So obviously we'll see if that happens or not, but hopefully.
Fingers crossed. Just got done getting gas. Now we're gonna try to feed these kiddos so we can get back on the road. I'm gonna go over here and grab Hadassah. It's nice weather here in East Tennessee right now, which is great for traveling, because it seems like every time we've ever traveled, we're always having to drive through the rain. But let's look at the little one. There she is. Hi, Hadassah. What is that thing? What is that thing? Alright, time to get her out. Check back in when hit the road. Finally getting on the road, leaving Sam's in Knoxville, and heading towards Del Taco down in Georgia on our first stop to Alabama. So we'll update you when we get to Del Taco and show you what we're eating and all that good stuff. So finally made it to Del Taco here in Georgia. Mom is back there.
In the back, double feeding the babies right now their bottles.
Feeding babies.
They were hungry in the drive-thru, so I'm gonna feed them while Dad eats real quick because he's hungry and has not eaten a lot today. So that's what we're doing right now. It's at like 3:30 and we're halfway technically there. So we're getting there slowly but surely.
Meantime, I'm going to show you what I got, which is a big old burrito. Fresh guacamole carne asada burrito. I used to live out in California, which I have my dad and my stepmom live out there, and every time we go out there it's like we don't get this kind of food. So when we found out it was only about an hour and a half away to get some Del Taco, you bet I was on my way to go get it. I'm very excited about this. We got, like I said, got a carne asada burrito, some loaded fries, and Mama got some loaded tacos and some fries, and then we both got these drinks that have a like boba, mango boba in it. We're gonna eat and then we'll see y'all in a few minutes. Hopefully hitting the road again in hopefully about an hour. We're to shoot for anyways. So we'll catch up in just a second. New ETA says we're gonna be there around 5:35. Not terrible considering that we've now both have eaten, the girls have eaten, and we both have changed them now. So things are actually looking not terrible. We got about an hour and 53 minutes to Alabama, so where we can see our friends. So they're all buckled up, they're ready to go. They hate their car seats per usual.
Hopefully they'll sleep for the next 2 hours, and then pretty much as soon as we get there, they'll probably want to eat again. So we've already prepped their bottles for the next feeding. We should be good and seeing our friends really soon.
So, alright guys, we'll see you when we get to Alabama. Alright, quick update. So, traveling down the road, girls got hungry yet again.
2 hours after they ate.
Yeah.
So we are an hour out.
So so still about an hour out. Right now it is currently 5:20. Looks like we're going to get there about 6:20. That being said, we're still making pretty decent time traveling with twins for the first time, that is.
So many diapers.
Yeah.
Just changing a baby on a console.
Anyway, so we're out here changing them one more time. Hopefully this will be the last time we stop before we get to their house. If not, it is what it is, and we'll make best as possible as we can. Wish us luck, because we're gonna need it. Almost done with the feeding. Got them back in the car seats. They are not happy about it. Mom is back there trying to give them some gripe water. Try to help their bellies feel a little bit better, so that way we can hit the road again. We'll see how this works out. We're hoping that things will get a little bit easier as we get going. So
they've actually done really good though for a whole day. This is the first time they've been fussy like this where we couldn't like console them necessarily with just food. So they've been troopers. They're probably just tired of being cooped up in the car.
It's been a good trip. It's been frustrating. It's been fun. It's been an adventure.
All the things. We finally made it. It was exhausting.
That was a drive. It is currently 8:22. We got here at 7. Immediately as soon as they got here, we had to get them out, feed them, all that good stuff. and they are downstairs now taking a nap. Me and mom are up here getting some stuff together so that we can go to bed later. All that good stuff. So
just getting situated. I already have my jeans on.
trying to get things going now. Show you the room up here in the guest bedroom. Haven't got all the stuff out yet. This is a playpen, so that way we can get the bassinets that we have for it, the hook on, all that good stuff. There's my bag of stuff. Got some diapers and things over there, so we can have that. We're gonna set up a little changing table right there for the babies. Should be good, huh?
Let's see how this goes.
Yeah.
I have to try and figure out what to do with the pumping and feeding situation at night because their kitchen's downstairs and we're upstairs in the guest room. So we'll figure all that out. We have 3 nights to figure it out.
Yeah. 3 whole nights. So should be good. Should be figuring it out pretty quick. Luckily we have a pretty decent routine with the girls that shouldn't be too terrible to figure things out here, but we'll see what happens. So, but here we go, another adventure.